mean, you've had time to reflect now. It's been quite a while now. What do you make of it? Have you watched the rerun?
I've not really. I don't ever really go back and watch the fights in full. But I believed, I had the fight won by 2 rounds. People say, oh yeah, he had the hometown decision, whatever it was. Doesn't matter, even if he had the hometown decision. It should have been, at least a fucking draw. But that's how it goes. That's boxing, and what can you do? You have to just get on with it.
How have you kind of taken? Obviously, you worked so hard. I know from like a year ago when I met you at the Galahad, you were talking about your ambitions. I know you was training hard. You're one of them fighters that really puts the work in the gym. It must have been a bit demoralising to see all that hard work go down the drain.
Yeah, it is, but that's how it is, life, it's life here, innit, things get thrown at you and, it's a roller coaster and you just got to keep on going, in this game, you got to just keep on going, you can't let nothing, get in your way, nothing distract you, you got to just stay focused and, eventually I'll get there.
Hey, one positive we can take is we know you belong at that level. I mean, your performance showed that, and an opportunity for you to still compete at that level, world level.
Yeah, 100%. I always knew I belonged at that level. I just think people now think, now they know I belong at that level, and I believe the fight's done me more good, than Warrington. Warrington, I think, it might have. I don't know. I don't think he'll be the same again now. He's gone on about fighting unification fights, to fighting a French kid no one knows, and that's probably because, I think he believed his own hype at first, and I had to bring him back down to earth. And I believe he knows I beat him that night, and that's probably why he's gone to fight that French kid. He's gone back down to 4 or 5 levels.
Have you had any conversations with Josh Warrington since that fight?
No, not really. I've known him for over the years, but no, I don't really talk to him like that. No.
Okay, moving forward. Now, I know you're a fighting man, and I know you're in London for a reason. You might not be able to disclose why, but what's happening?
We just, the IBF have put something to us, so, it's another fight eliminator. So, got to speak to Eddie and see what he says about this fight eliminator, and see what's happening, So, obviously, if it's the fight eliminator, it's fighting Josh Warrington again. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully we can get this final eliminated done before the end of this year, and then the next mandatory I think will be May.
So if you do fight Josh Warrington again, would you approach it in a very, very different fashion? Obviously, I know you had a game plan last time out. Do you think nowadays you've got to probably be a bit more busier to convince the judges?
To be honest with you, I believe that night, I did get the tactics spot on. And listen, at the end of the day, this game is about hitting, not getting hit. And I landed more shots than him. And it doesn't matter, if he throws. That's like saying, if you're playing a game of football and you throw, you have you shoot 20 goals, you don't go in the goal, and then I come over and shoot once and shoot inside the goal. It's not about getting on. It's about scoring. It's not about getting the shots on around the target.